In the heart of Amagu, a small Nigerian village, surrounded by lush forests and serene rivers, lived Obiora, a man infamous for his mischievous antics. Obiora was a skilled farmer, but instead of focusing on his work, he found immense joy in playing tricks on his fellow villagers. He had a sharp wit and a silver tongue that could charm even the weariest elder. Obiora's pranks were legendary. He once convinced the entire village that a lion had escaped from the forest and was prowling nearby. The villagers, gripped by fear, spent an entire day locked in their homes, only to discover later that Obiora had carved a wooden lion's paw and created fake tracks leading into the village. While many found his tricks amusing, others began to grow wary of his antics. Obiora never considered the consequences of his actions as he believed life was all about fun and game. One fateful year, a severe drought struck Amagun, the rivers dried up, and the crops withered under the relentless sun. The villagers, desperate for relief, decided to hold a special ceremony to appease the gods. The elders called for every family to contribute a pot of water to pour into the community shrine, hoping to invoke rain. Obiora, seeing an opportunity for mischief, filled his pot with palm wine instead of water. The gods will appreciate the taste more, he thought, chuckling to himself. On the day of the ceremony, the villagers poured their water into the shrine's bowl, one after the other. When it was Obiora's turn, the strong aroma of palm wine filled the air. The chief immediately recognized the smell and demanded an explanation. It's just a little joke, Obiora said, laughing nervously. But the elders were not amused. They warned him sternly, saying that such actions could anger the gods and bring further hardship to the village. That night, a fierce storm rolled into the village, but instead of bringing much needed rain, it unleashed destructive wind that tore through Amago, uprooting trees and destroying many homes, including Obiora's. As the villagers struggled to rebuild, they began to shun Obiora. They believed his disrespect during the ceremony had angered the gods. For the first time, Obiora felt the sting of isolation. No one laughed at his jokes or came to his aid. Even the children avoided him. Realizing the gravity of his actions, Obiora decided to make amends. He worked tirelessly to help the villagers rebuild their homes, using his farming skills to share what little he could harvest with those in need. He also approached the elders and offered a heartfelt apology. The elders, seeing his genuine remorse, gave him a task to maintain the village shrine and ensure its cleanliness. Obiora accepted, dedicating himself to the role with humility. Over time, his efforts earned back the trust of the villagers. Though he regained their respect, Obiora never returned to his mischievous ways. He became a storyteller instead, using his past antics as cautionary tales for the younger generation. The story of Obiora serves as a reminder that actions have consequences, and even the most playful mischief can lead to regret. In Amago, his tale is told by the fireside till this day,